And when the numbers start, go.
Hey, I'm glad that are here today. I'm taking a series of videos, and it'll take over the course of a few days. I want to talk to you a little bit about, of course, the show that's coming up. I made my own postcard, but the the Beechwood place, also made a postcard, and it's featured on this card. I don't know if you've seen this on Facebook. But this is a postcard of the show that we're calling it, well, she calls it Emotion, Color, Energy. It doesn't really matter which way you put it. The show is all about those three things. And what I did is, you know me, I got to tell a good story, right? It's part of that Italian heritage, I think. My brother, oh my gosh, my brother, great storyteller. John, if you're watching this, you influenced me. But so I have stories that go with my paintings. And for this show, in order for it to be uniform, it's a beautiful gallery, but everybody has a card with their name and whatever on it, but there's no space for the story. So what I had to do is I had to create a book. And I showed you the book in a Facebook page earlier. It's a book, regular size, 8.5 by 11 kind of book. And it has lots of pictures in it. The pictures are from the pictures that are in the show. So that's why I call it a companion book. A companion book is a book that allows you to have this book and go to the show and read the stories that go with it. So I have these flyers that I'm putting out or handing out, or however they're going to be dispersed. But if you want to reserve a book so that you make sure you get one, and I'll put your name on it, then if you come to the show, you can pick it up. If you're not coming to the show, that's okay. The reception, and that's on September 10th. If you're not coming that day, no worries. No worries. Tell me that you want the book and how you want to get it. Do you want to pick it up? Do you want to meet somewhere? Do you want me to mail it to you? If I mail it to you, let's split the postage half and half. Make the book $10.50, and I'll put it in an envelope and I'll mail it to you. So that's a good deal, especially if you're out of town or something like that. Being out, having this book is what I want to say is you're going to have all the pages. So like this picture here, this one is Some Things Are Better Left Unsaid. You'll have this picture and the story behind it. You'll have this one. Now you won't see the original, of course, it's in the book. If you see the original, you'll know this one is a little bit smaller than this one. This one's kind of on the big side. Not huge, but it's big enough. This one is getting back into the swing of things. So, you have these in your book. You'll have all these prints. I don't remember exactly how many there are, about 15, 16, maybe 17. I don't know. I didn't count. So you're going to have all of these prints for $20. So that's pretty awesome, with all the stories that go with them. So this one, this one is actually not one of these prints. This is a little bit larger. This is called a giclée. Now this one reminds me to tell you that not everybody can afford an original, and I'm there, and that's why I made the book. Maybe you don't have a space on your wall, or you like more than one picture. You can have all of them for $10, and you have all the pictures. But let's say you do want to put a picture on the wall. A giclée is the better way to go. The giclée, and that's a fancy word for a high-level print. It has a nice texture on it. I get my giclées from two sources. When I'm in Ohio, I get them from Paul Duda. Now, Paul Duda is a very reputable studio that creates these high-quality giclées. So I have limited editions. What I mean by that is only 50 are made, and I will number them. So you'll know which number you get. If you get the first one 1 out of 50, or if you get 5 out of 50. but they're limited editions. The other thing that I have control over is what size. So you will special order the giclée. Let's say you see a painting, you like the painting, but you don't want to spend, whether it's $350 or $1,800, you don't want to spend that kind of money, but you want a giclée because you like that picture. But you don't want it to be that big, then you can get the giclée smaller. So this one is a lot smaller than, I think this one is a little bit smaller than the actual original. Now, how much is this one? I'd have to look it up on my list. Simon at Paul Duda Gallery, he's the one that determines the pricing of this. So I can give you that price probably by the 10th. But it's not that expensive. It's definitely under $100. And so they're very affordable. Then you have to get it, you would get it framed on your own. And how you frame it would be, completely up to you. You can go to Pat Catan's, or not Pat Catan's, doesn't exist anymore, I don't think. Hobby Lobby, Michael's, what's the name? Joanne's sewing place. Those places will do framing. You can also frame it, pick up a frame online. You have to measure it and you'll find out what the mats are and all that. And then you could also just bring it to an actual professional framer. I'm not saying that Joann's and Michael's and Hobby Lobby are not professional, but they're not as, what do you want to say, versatile as an actual framing store. That's their specialty. And when you see some of my framing, you'll understand. Lately, I have been using floater frames, which are very modern or very contemporary, and they kind of go with anything. But you get to choose your frame when you do this. And frames do cost. It's like putting a tuxedo on. When you put a tuxedo on a painting, you elevate it. You make it go with your furniture. The frame goes with your furniture, not the painting so much. The painting goes with your soul. The painting speaks to you. Doesn't matter what the painting, doesn't matter if the painting matches your couch. It doesn't matter if, what matters is the painting relates to you. But the frame that you purchase, that goes with your decor. It's the tuxedo. They came to the party and they came to your house and they want to fit in your house. So, beautiful thing about being able to choose your own framing. So don't forget Friday. Today, if I post this today, today is Friday. It's the beginning of a holiday weekend. I didn't even realize it was a holiday weekend. Am I out of sync? But next Friday, September 10th, is the artist opening. Now the show is already open right now, but it's only open during the hours of the community center. The community center is open from Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. And it's located directly across from the Beechwood Pool. So if you go to Fairmount and Richmond, you're on Fairmount, you see the pool, you pull into that drive. Directly across from the pool is the where the gallery is located. And they have a ramp, a handicap ramp, and they also have steps. You do have to let them know that you're going to be there. Sometimes they lock the doors just out of safety. It's a very safe place, but they're very safety conscious. And I pack a mask just in case. Everybody has their rules now with the new COVID things. So, and if you want a book, let me know, and I will get you the book, and you can have the book when you go to the show. If you go to the opening, the books will be at the opening, and you can pay me there. How do you pay me? Cash, check, PayPal, Zelle. I don't know if it's called Zelle or Zelly. And I think there's another one, and I can't remember. I never can remember that other one. I think it is, oh gosh, Quicken? Something like that.
Vismo? Vizzy?
I don't know. Anyway, so that's my story about the show, and I want you to come join me the next time I'm videotaping. I'm going to be working on my latest painting. So, hey Joe, can you show them my latest painting?
Sure can.
So right over here, I'm going to be getting ready to paint, and you can see me in action. You can see my inspiration. So I hope to see you in the next video. There's my, I think, what were we calling this? I can't remember.
Against the crowd.
Something against the crowd. That's against the crowd or whatever. But we'll work on the title. I'm planning on hiding a piano and a ping pong ball in there somewhere. So come join me, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.